Ramble.
Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation. At this time, Alex Trujillo will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice.
Thank you, Alex. At this time, I would like to call Mr. O'Shea Burgess, Senior Class Representative, to come forward and deliver the invocation.
Our Father, God, how wonderful are the works of your hands as we gather here today to celebrate a step forward to new places, new people, and new experiences. Let us not forget the blessings that follow behind us for our school, which has given us a safe place to learn and a strong foundation to build upon as we take the next step into your world. For our teachers who have so richly loved us and cared for us, even at our worst. For our families who have cheered us onto the finish line and stood by our sides through the many bumps in the road. And on this day especially, we thank you for the friends we have found among our classmates, for all the jokes we will laugh about in years to come, for the hardships and tears we have endured together side by side, and for your love which has been evident through the relationships we will carry with us beyond the school walls. Our school has started the process of building our futures and has given us options as we venture into the real world. I pray that the decisions we make will allow us to continue that journey. Let us love each other fearlessly and seek your will earnestly all the days of our lives. In your Son, Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen.
Thank you, O'Shea. Would everyone be seated? At this time, I would like to ask Mr. Matthew Cheeseman, Superintendent of Beaufort County Schools, to come forward for opening remarks.
Good morning. On behalf of the Beaufort County Schools Board of Education, I'd like to welcome you to a day of joy, a day of happiness, and really the beginning for all of you. And so as I take this short time, I want to say to our graduates, first and foremost, congratulations to all of you. And sincerely, to everyone else in the room, I say congratulations to you, because you are also the very reason that the graduates are here today. And so in short, I just wanted to remind you what you have done as parents and as families. You have really encouraged your children. You kept them in the game when they needed to be in the game. You sacrificed yourself as family members and opportunities that you may have had. And in short, you loved them hard. You embraced them, you hugged them, you yelled at them. You put them in line when they needed to be in line, but also you saved their lives. And I say that to you because one of the best ways to save someone's life is to start a conversation. And each and every day, our teachers, our school administrators, our teacher assistants, our counselors, all of those, custodians, cafeteria, everyone inside that school system and inside that school helped our students save their lives. And what I mean by that is, these are the people who've had conversations with them each and every day. These are the people who have valued them, encouraged them. But now school is about to conclude, and these young people are about to graduate. And so we're going to ask you to have those conversations moving forward. And so really what I ask for your future, and for that of your children, is to remember that they're forever your children. So at 18 years old, at 28, at 38, whatever the age, continue to love them, continue to ask questions, continue to call, but even more importantly, when they come home, continue to open the door to them. Always ask why, always ask how, always ask what, and love them as hard as you love them now, and even more in the future. So today, we're going to send them out into our society as graduates here in Beaufort County Schools, and we're very, very proud of all of you. But in short, you now have such family members that you can be so excited about and applaud them each and every day for accomplishing the tasks that some didn't believe they could do. And sometimes they didn't believe they could do it. And so with that, I just really encourage you moving forward to understand that family is everything. Whether it's one person or many in your family, whether it's that best friend, whether it's that confidant, but moving forward as graduates, who is in your network that you trust? Who is in your network that you can go to? But I really sincerely say thank you. Thank you to all of you who are here today and those who couldn't be for supporting these very young people who are now ready to enter into our world and be the best that they can be. And so on behalf of Beaufort County Schools, I welcome you to this joyous occasion and say thank you for being here.
Friends, family, parents, elected officials, members of the Board of Education, representatives, Mr. Cheeseman, fellow educators, and most importantly, students of the class of 2019. It is my distinct honor to welcome you to this graduation ceremony today. We are here to celebrate the transition of these young men and women from one phase of life to another. Your time in school has prepared you to move forward toward individual goals of military service, higher education, and the workplace. It has truly been my honor to be your principal. We have become family. We protect one another. We push one another. We hold one another accountable, even when you don't like it. While our paths are not always direct to the goal, we have worked together to make it to the finish line. Moving forward, you will take different paths. and develop new relationships and become part of similar family units. These new experiences will have new goals and new purposes, but you will always be part of the Phoenix family. I congratulate each one of you for reaching this milestone, and I encourage you all to continue striving for excellence in everything you do. And I know you've heard that word a lot. Be excellent. Whatever you do, be excellent. Do your best. Remember, in these new travels, to reach down and pull others up, as others have reached out to help you. None of us would be where we are today without the help of other people. I wish you best and congratulations. At this time, I'd like to call Ms. China Bonner forward for special recognition.
At this time, we will give special recognition to students who have received awards and scholarships. Please stand when your name is called. Rashaylin Satterwhite. You have been selected Best of Class for Beaufort County Ed Tech. Thank you for representing us amongst WITN. You are a student with excellence. Zoria, you're up. Daughters of Worth would like to acknowledge you for the Glam Girl of the Year scholarship of $500. You are a girl living a mission. This next award is presented to a student who has demonstrated academic excellence and perseverance. Please come forward to receive this award, Rashaylin Satterwhite. Rashaylin Satterwhite is our 2019 recipient of the Principal's Award. At this time, I would like to call Mr. Josh McIntyre to introduce our guest speaker.
I stand before you to speak forward this morning. Sheriff Dance began her career in law enforcement more than 28 years ago with little more than a dream of protecting and serving the community. Born and raised in Martin County, North Carolina, to a loving family, her parents instilled in her the values of hard work, integrity, and treating all people with respect. One of her greatest passions has been the pursuit of justice for children. Serving others is the foundation of her core values. On December 3rd of 2018, Paula took the oath of office and was sworn in as the next sheriff of Pitt County. She made history becoming the first African-American sheriff in Pitt County, the first African-American female sheriff in North Carolina, and one of the only 5 African-American women to serve as sheriff in the nation. Her dedication and passion for all is as strong as ever, and she remains steadfast in her mission to protect and serve the amazing community in which she lives. She is the proud mother of 3 wonderful kids and 2 grandchildren whom she adores. She received her Bachelor's of Science degree in Criminal Justice this fall. Please help me in welcoming Sheriff Paula Stokes Dance.
Good morning. I am so used to having to lift the microphone, as you all can see, I am tall. So that is the first thing that I always find myself having to do. Greetings from the Office of the Sheriff in Pitt County. As they said, I am Paula Dance, and I am the Sheriff of Pitt County. It is a pleasure and an honor to be here today as your commencement speaker for the Beaufort County Schools Educational Technical Center 2019 graduation. Congratulations, you all. I know through research that ETC's school motto is, "We will rise," and is associated with the legendary phoenix bird. The phoenix is a mythical sacred firebird that can be found in many mythologies from the ancient Greeks, Egyptians, and Romans. The legend of the phoenix has been around for centuries. It's a supernatural creature with a life of 1,000 years. Once its life is up, it will cast itself into the flames, and as it dies, it will be reborn again from its own ashes. The phoenix has long been presented as a symbol of rebirth, immortality, and renewal. We should model ourselves in our lives as the phoenix by knowing that out of troubled circumstance comes eventual good. We should know that hope never dies and that beauty can come out of the ashes of burned obstacles. Let me tell you about my burned obstacles. My parents, well, let me go back. I was born the 8th out of 9 children. My parents were hard-working, poor people. However, they were rich in the ways that counted. For you see, through their love and commitment to each of us, their children, they gave us something more valuable than material things. They taught us the value of education and work ethic. My parents did not have the opportunity to get much of an education, so they pushed us in the direction of education while teaching us the values that should be taught at home. Values such as honesty, hard work, and doing what's right even when no one else is looking. These were the lessons that carried me through my life. I spent many long days working in tobacco fields when they were hot during summer months just to be able to purchase the things my parents could not afford. If I wanted those latest shoes or those latest jeans, I had to work for them as my parents just could not afford them. This was the life lesson that gave me my work ethic. I too sometimes got in trouble at school, don't tell nobody. And my parents did not spare the rod. This was the life lesson of accountability. My parents were always honest people who did not take anything that was not theirs from anyone else. This was the life lesson that I learned in honesty. Education was another piece of the puzzle that it takes to prepare for the real world, whether through vocational studies or formal degree education. Education never really stops because even after your choice of career path, there is always learning to be done. As a law enforcement officer for more than 20 years, I still must study and become educated in ways that continue to teach things to me that can make my career better. As a youngster, I've done things that probably would not have led me to where I have become, or where I am today, or who I've become today. I think I was just lucky and God was looking out for me and I didn't get caught. As a person of faith, I believe that God had already ordered my steps of life. My point is that if I had not rose out of the ashes of mistakes and my economic circumstances, then I would still be on that little old farm in Martin County. Even when running for sheriff, because I was the first black woman to run for that office, I faced many obstacles, from racism to sexism and even criminal acts against me. Yet I still rose out of the ashes and continued in my commitment to serve others. And as I stand here before you as the sheriff of Pitt County, again, I will reiterate that I am the first female sheriff for Pitt County. I am the first African-American sheriff for Pitt County. I am the first African-American female sheriff in the state of North Carolina. I am one of only 6, being the 5th elected African-American female sheriff in the nation. You don't get to choose how you're going to die or when. You can only choose how you're going to live. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Who you are should speak so loudly that I can't hear what you are saying." In other words, don't speak about it, be about it. I want to read a portion of a poem from Maya Angelou. You may write me in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Because I walk like I got a well or wells pumping in my living room? Just like moons and like the sun, with the certainty of tides, just like hopes springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my heartiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard. Cause I laugh like I got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I'll rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I'll rise. Bring the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. My advice to each of you here today as you go forth in life is as follows. Don't wait. The time will never be just right. Start where you stand and work with whatever tools you may have at hand, and better tools will be found as you go along the way. Be determined to reach your destination and don't let anything stand in your way. Never let your circumstances today dictate your circumstances of tomorrow. But keep in mind that what you do today can affect your tomorrow negatively or hopefully positively. I leave you with this quote from Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune, who said, and listen carefully, without faith, nothing is possible. With it, nothing is impossible. And my last piece of advice is this: don't give up. Don't give up. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff. At this time, I will call forward China Botter for the recommendation of the class.
In recognition of the records and achievements of students of this class, I certify that these students have met the graduation requirements of Beaufort County Schools in the state of North Carolina. I take pleasure in recommending the class of 2019 to the principal, Mrs. Victoria Hamlin.
Acknowledging the certification of these graduates and the recommendation by Ms. China Bonner, Counselor of Beaufort County Ed Tech Center, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as Principal of Beaufort County Ed Tech Center, I take pleasure in presenting the graduating class of 2019 to Mr. Matthew Cheeseman, Superintendent of Beaufort County Schools, for acceptance.
Thank you very much, Principal Hamel. In recognition of the certification and recommendation of the counselor and the presentation of the principal, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the great state of North Carolina, I take pleasure in accepting the graduating class of 2019 of Beaufort County Ed Tech Center for the conferring of diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, I take pleasure in presenting this class to the Board of Education of Beaufort County Schools for the presentation of diplomas. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Cheeseman. Would the Beaufort County Technical Educational Center class of 2019 please present itself for the awarding of diplomas?
Peyton Wesley Adams. Michael David Batchelor. Coleman Charles Below. Malaya May Blackledge. Bryant Tamont Boomer. Tiana Lachey Boyd. O'Shea Rodrigue Burgess. Keila Morari Cabrera. Excuse me, Kayla, not Keila. Yasmin Monet Corporal. Maria Espinoza Butron. Zariah Diamani Freeman. Malaysia Janae Foreman. Jaquise Shanae Gaines. Dynasty Simone Glassman. Jayshawn Tajay Hawkins. Dakota Lee Hollowell. Elijah Charles Wayne Johnson. Francine Siobhan Jones. Kenneth Ray Jones III. Nasmira Queen Asia Barnes. Taja Nikita Mackey. Jonathan Salas Martinez. Kaideep Jayshawn Matthews. Kaywana Monique McCain. Trayshawn Terrell Pope.
Good boy.
Tiana Janice Pope. Nicholas Wayne Ramble.
Way to go, boy.
Nicholas Andre Raw.
Let's go.
Rasheed Marquel Rivers. Rashaylin Michelle Satterwhite. Trujan Marquay Small. Jalen Isaiah Summers. Traquan Malik Tedderton. John Alexander Trujillo.
Way to go, Alex. Way to go, Alex.
Lorenzo Vasquez Cruz. Argeria Jakay Bersher. Austin Shane Baldwin. Davion Jariq Whitaker. Darwin Cornelius Biddy. Javion Taekwon Wendy. Zariah Lanina Yarel.
That one's yours. Please don't come off mine.
I now call Ms. Maria Espinoza to the podium for the turning of the tassels.
Or some might throw the hat. I threw my hat. I threw my hat. Yeah, I just threw it up behind up, but I got it. You have to check the castle.
Class of 2019, please stand. Please join me in turning your tassels from the right to left, symbolizing your shift from student to adult. Congratulations. Please remain standing for this benediction. At this time, I call the senior class representative, Mr. Michael Batchelor, to deliver the benediction.
Yeah, go on. 1 o'clock.
Let us pray. Bow your heads, please. Dear God, thank you for guiding us throughout our school year. We know that you will always be there for us throughout the rest of our lives. Please give us the strength and courage to reach for what we believe is unattainable. Be with our families as we go our separate ways.
It's all right.
Most of all, Lord, remind us what John 13, line 34 to 35 says. A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. If we all keep love in our hearts, this world will change. Thank you, Lord, for everything. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen.
Thank you to everyone for being here today. Would the audience please stand? With the class of 2019, please wait for your music to begin to proceed out to the room where you lined up. Thank you once again for everyone being here today. And congratulations to the class of